My dear friends and professionalists, I am Uday Singh, advocate speaking. I think you are all observing, watching my channel. You have to comment me and you don't miss to subscribe my channel. So today I selected the topic the Constitutional Article 32. The right to constitutional remedies Article 32 of the Indian Constitution. See, the right to constitutional remedies is one of the most important fundamental rights, the last but not least fundamental rights granted and guaranteed by the Indian Constitution. Especially Article 32, it is one of the remedial measure which it has been granted by the Constitution, protect and safeguarding the other fundamental rights of the citizens. Article 32, you know that it is one of the most significant, most extraordinary articles which it is incurred in the Indian Constitution, and it is a soul and heart of the Constitution which it protect and safeguarding the fundamental rights of the citizens or the enforcement of the rights of citizens. See, as per the Constitutional Article 32, only declaration or insertion or incorporation of the fundamental rights in the Constitution, it is not useful unless and until the efficient and effectiveness of the enforcement or the execution of the fundamental rights. See, such a type of the enforcement and execution of the fundamental rights, it has been made by the right to constitutional remedy. It is a remedial measure for enforcement of fundamental rights. So, according to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, he was the exponent and father of the architecture of the Indian Constitution. He said that unless and until without the Article 32 of the Indian Constitution, our Constitution, it could be nullity of the Constitution. So that's why Article 32 is a soul and heart of our Constitution. See, according with the Article 32, Clause 1 of the Constitution, it provides that we have the right to move Supreme Court, especially for the enforcement of our fundamental rights. Even we can move the Supreme Court proceedings, the protect and safeguarding and enforcement of our fundamental rights as per this Article 32. Then Article 32, Clause 2 said that Supreme Court shall have the power to give certain writs and directions in the nature of writs as follows. That is an habeas corpus, mandamus, prohibition, certiorari and warrant. These are the 5 writs or directions it can give given by the Supreme Court as per this Article 32. Then whichever the writs is the appropriate action, it should have been taken the enforcement and protection of the fundamental rights of the citizens according to right to constitutional remedies of Indian Constitution. Even Article 32 Clause 3 provides that without the prejudices of the power of the confirming of the Supreme Court, Article 32 Clause 1 and 2, they shall have the power to law of empower any other court to exercise its jurisdiction to all, because execution of the fundamental rights of the citizens. If anyone violation of the fundamental rights, our fundamental rights, encroachment of our fundamental rights, violation of the fundamental rights, even every individual of the citizens, he or she shall have the right to approach the Supreme Court through the petition or the appeal for execution and protection and safeguarding of our fundamental rights. Even if the state governments, they have to violation of any fundamental rights of the citizens as per the Constitution Article 32 and Constitutional Article 226, 227, even we can move the High Court of the state concerned state, the enforcement and execution and protection and safeguarding of our fundamental rights. See, these are the Article 32 and Article 226, 227 under the state government, even state government also violation, then we can move the High Court of concerned state. So execution of our fundamental rights. So it is one of the most important articles which it has been incurred in the Indian Constitution. Say Article 32 and 226, 227. These are the article provides the issue writs and directions to protect and safeguarding whatever we are having the part 3rd of the Indian Constitution, which it has been refers as Article 12 to 35 of our Indian Constitution. See, that's why I given the brief explanation regarding the Article 32. It is one of the most centric article, sole article, heart of the Constitution, soul of the Constitution, which it has been protect and enforcing, safeguarding, enforcing, executing, and implementation of the entire fundamental rights of the citizens in our Constitution. So it is a most significant article I explained. Please, if you are interested my channel, share me and comment me, and don't miss to subscribe for my channel. So I will conclude my explanation. Thank you for all and all.